Hey there, welcome to our channel. Today we will be talking about 10 interesting facts about glass octopus. Let's dive in. Number 10, it is translucent. The most amazing fact about the glass octopus is its transparency. Most species of octopus are opaque, but the glass octopus has transparent skin. This means that when light passes through its body, you can see all of the internal organs. You can see their digestive system and even the beating of their hearts. Because of this unusual feature, they have earned their name. Their scientific name is Vitrilodonella richardi. The Latin word vitreous means glassy or vitreous. They get their name because their skin is like glass. No, 9. They don't have pigment. The reason why the glass octopus is translucent is that it doesn't have any pigment in its skin. The skin cells do not contain any color. It is believed that the lack of pigment helps the octopus to camouflage itself while hunting. They often hunt during the day, and so by blending in with the water around them, they are less visible to both their prey and their predators. Interestingly though, baby glass octopuses are actually colored. They're born with sacs full of pigment granules. As they grow, these sacs are moved into their skin, where they remain until the octopus dies. At this point, the pigment spreads throughout the body, and the octopus turns completely black. Number 8. They live at great depths. Glass octopuses tend to live between 600 and 3,000 feet underwater, which is between 180 and 914 meters. This makes them one of the deepest dwelling species of octopus. In order to survive at such great depths, the glass octopus had to make some adaptations. For example, they have special proteins in their blood that allow them to transport oxygen more efficiently. They also have large eyes so they can see well in the dim light of the deep sea. Although these creatures are found in all oceans around the world, they are most common in the Atlantic Ocean, especially off the coast of Brazil and South Africa. Number 7. Their average size. The glass octopus is a relatively small creature. On average, they reach a mantle length of just 10 centimeters, which is about 3.9 inches. However, the largest specimen ever recorded was 21 centimeters long, which is 8.3 inches. Despite their small size, they are still true octopuses. They have 8 arms, 2 of which are longer than the others, and are used for capturing prey. And like other species of octopus, they have suckers on their arms that secrete a sticky substance so that they don't slip while climbing rocks and other surfaces. Their suckers also have taste buds in them so that the octopus can sample chemicals in the water without having to bring it into its mouth. Number 6. They have venomous bites. Like all octopuses, glass octopuses are venomous. However, their venom is not considered dangerous to humans. It has never been recorded that anyone has been seriously injured or died from being bitten by a glass octopus. The venom is mainly used to paralyze their prey. These creatures feed on small fish and crustaceans, including crabs, shrimp, and lobsters. Their bite is very painful and can be extremely dangerous for their prey. However, there are some reports that the pain from a glass octopus bite is similar to being stung by a bee. If you ever encounter one of these creatures, it's best to leave it alone. That way you won't have to deal with the pain of a venomous sting. Number 5. They have blue blood. Glass octopuses are unique because they have blue blood. This is due to the fact that their blood contains hemocyanin, a copper-based protein that transports oxygen throughout the body. Hemocyanin is blue when exposed to air, but when it's pumped around the body it turns a darker shade of blue. This makes their blood appear to be almost black. Other animals with blue blood include horseshoe crabs and some species of shrimp. While most animals have iron-based hemoglobin in their red blood cells, the glass octopus is one of the few exceptions. Their blue blood may help them to camouflage themselves while swimming in the dark depths of the ocean. No, 4. They can change color. Even though they are translucent as adults, glass octopuses can still change color. They have specialized cells called chromatophores that allow them to control their appearance. By expanding or contracting these cells, they can alter the size and shape of the pigments within them. This allows the octopus to camouflage itself, making it harder for predators to spot them. They can also use these cells to communicate with each other, displaying courtship displays or warning colors. However, it is unknown what specific colors the glass octopus can turn, since no one has ever seen one in its adult form with functioning chromatophores. Baby glass octopuses are born with sacs full of pigment granules. As they grow, these sacs are moved into their skin, where they remain until the octopus dies. At this point, the pigment spreads throughout the body, and the octopus turns completely black. Number 3. They have a big brain. Glass octopus has a relatively large brain for an invertebrate. Its brain is located in the center of its head and is responsible for controlling all of the functions of the body. It also allows the octopus to be very intelligent, enabling them to solve problems and learn from experience. For example, they can be trained to navigate mazes and even recognize themselves in mirrors. While most people think of octopuses as being solitary creatures, they can actually form social bonds with each other. They have been observed playing and interacting with each other in aquariums. However, they are generally shy and will hide from each other if they feel threatened. The glass octopus is a very ancient species and is believed to have existed for over 250 million years. During this time, they have evolved to become one of the most intelligent invertebrates on the planet. Number 2. How they move. The glass octopus is a master of disguise and uses this ability to sneak up on its prey. They have been observed floating along the ocean floor in a vertical position, using their 2 longer arms to pull themselves along. By doing this, they are able to conserve energy and move very quietly, allowing them to sneak up on unsuspecting prey. They also have the ability to crawl on land, although they are more commonly associated with moving through the water. When on land, they use a technique known as inchworming to get around. This involves anchoring their arms down and then pulling their bodies forward in an S-shaped motion. While this may seem slow and cumbersome, it's actually the most efficient way for them to move on land. They can travel up to 100 meters in this way, which is about 328 feet. No. 1. They have a short lifespan. The glass octopus has a relatively short lifespan of only 2 to 3 years. This is not unusual for an octopus, however, as most species only live for a few years. After reaching sexual maturity, they begin to decline and eventually die. This is likely due to a combination of factors, including exhaustion from constantly growing and changing, the toll that reproduction takes on their bodies, and the risks they take while hunting. Despite their short lifespan, they play an important role in the ecosystem by preying on other creatures and keeping their populations under control. If you enjoyed learning about the glass octopus, then check out our other videos about amazing animals. We have a wide variety of content that we know you will enjoy. Thanks for watching.